now that we know where you're from, can you elucidate, or at least to a certain extent elaborate on what exactly your opinions on gender are? Because when I asked you this question beforehand, you said that you had Ben Shapiro's views, and the only thing I can find comprehensible about Ben Shapiro's views is that
Is that?
yeah, actually no, I can't find anything.
So basically, I would define gender as based on aesthetics of another person. So if I see someone walking down the street and if I think that they have a certain type of genitals, then I would ascribe to them a certain type of gender.
I think that's the very opposite of what Ben Shapiro's view is. That would be something akin to Natalie Wynn's view, ContraPoints' view on it, which is like the behaviorist idea. What Ben Shapiro's view is some kind of incomprehensible, biologically essentialist view of gender that I don't really fully understand.
The only reason I said Ben Shapiro's view is because like he disagrees with Natalie on one specific instance. You remember when she says that he almost got it, like yes, he said that he would refer to Blair White as a woman when they're at like a restaurant or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do subscribe with that view.
That's just Natalie Wynn's view. That's not Ben Shapiro's view. The point of the whole thing was that
down into whose view is what. Like, I don't really subscribe to views based on who is saying like the view.
Okay. India or Pakistan?
What about?
And I'm talking about in 2019. Let's say they're gonna go to nuclear war right now. Are you on India's team or are you on Pakistan's team?
Depends on who has a bigger population, what their living conditions are, what the average wage is. Depends on these factors.
I'm not asking you to bet on who's gonna win. I'm asking which one you support in a sort of moral sense.
Yeah, that's what I said. I would support whoever has a bigger population, a better living standard, and a better wage or whatever.
So you're only going by economic indicators?
Yeah, and living standards.
So you're only going by economic indicators and living standards?
Yeah. We can just talk about slavery in the 60s or whatever.
Slavery in the 60s?
Whatever year it was, I don't really remember.
You think slavery was in the 1960s?
1940s?
You think slavery was in the 1940s?
It was before.
Are you talking about chattel transatlantic slave trade slavery, as in black people working cotton fields in the 1940s? Black people were slaves at the same time as World War II?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. So like in Star Wars, the Empire should have won.
Okay, so let me just change my stance a bit now. I would support whoever has a better living standard but has some kind of inherent morals that I agree with as well.
So is there any government in this world where you agree with all of their morals?
So when you talk about a government, maybe it would be better to just talk about the policies and laws, like that's what I could base my answer off of.
Is there any government that you agree with 100% of their laws?
No.
So you would never support any country in any war ever?
I would support whoever I agree with the most.
Okay, so it's not about living standards then, it's about who you agree with.
It's about both. It's about living standards.
Which takes precedence? Is it like a 60-40 split, 70-30?
Like 65 going to morality and 35 going to living standards.
In every case?
Now it's like case by case basis, right? I can't just ascribe it to like all cases.
So you don't actually have any rules that you follow then? It's just like whatever makes you feel good?
That depends on my feelings.
Yeah, okay. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'm pretty sure that whatever the fuck you're gonna say on impeachment, I probably know more about this than you do, so let's talk about impeachment shit.
Right, what do you want to talk about it?
What do you think about it? Do you think he done did it and he should get impeached?
Yeah.
What?
How about like 2016? I would like say that it was a good thing he got elected.
Okay, fine. Let's go to 2016. Why do you think it's a good thing he got elected?
Because it would bring down the Republican Party in the long run.
The Republican Party, at least to me, seems stronger than ever. They have Mitch McConnell, probably the most effective jurist in modern existence.
But like his McConnell's views have like gone down like as a like the public perception of him. Like if you look at
nobody, it doesn't matter. He's going to stay in power until he dies. It doesn't matter. He cannot be unseated.
I mean, like 2020 could just be like a Dem Senate or something.
Even if it's a Dem Senate, Mitch McConnell. Even when McConnell was a minority leader, he was fucking crazy, and he got shit done.
But like Dems need to grow balls then.
Well, that's not the point. The point is that it doesn't seem to have done anything to even mildly weaken the Republican Party.
I mean, like I would expect
every single Republican in the House voted against impeachment. Does that sound like a party divided to you?
Party isn't divided, but that's not even the main point. Like if you look at like him getting elected, we had so many subpoenas who like Roger Stone went down, like so many associates of him just went down. So that was ultimately a good thing. Do you think that we got rid of corruption? Like not rid of corruption entirely, but like some of the corruption.
But that was the corruption that he brought in.
But it existed before he was elected or whatever.
No, it didn't. The people who got arrested were like Paul Manafort, his campaign manager, and like Manafort was his campaign manager. Cohen was his lawyer.
Yeah, beginning, Cohen was like really corrupt from the beginning.
But it was his lawyer. He would not have been relevant in any case if Trump was not the president.
Exactly, which is why I'm saying that because he got elected, some people went down, including Roger Stone.
What? So Donald Trump should have gotten elected in some sort of scheme so that he would put Roger Stone on his team so that Roger Stone would eventually do something so heinous in public that he would eventually become arrested. And that was the ultimate reason why Donald Trump should have become the president of the United States, so Roger Stone could have gotten arrested.
I mean, like, that is a good reason, but you just...
It's a terrible reason. It's a very bad reason. It's not a good reason at all.
Words, man.
It's an extremely bad reason. And that's the worst reason I've ever heard. That's like making a mob boss the attorney general so you can take down one fucking enforcer. That's stupid.
There's like a ton of people that went down, not just Roger Stone.
Okay, fucking, I start putting a mob boss as the attorney general to take down 5 enforcers. Who gives a shit? It's the same fucking logic. It's dumb.
Yeah.
He's literally pardoned several war criminals. You know this, right?
Yeah, but like I can't defend this anymore, so I'm trying to think of another topic.
So Trump getting elected wasn't good?
I would say it wasn't.
Okay.